A related concern about globalization is its effect on indigenous cultures.
I mean, even if we grant that global competitive markets create prosperity, is it worth the fast food chains and the big box stores that we see everywhere we go? And what about a sense of vulgarity and bringing things to the lowest common denominator? And perhaps most important, does globalization destroy local culture?
I mean, the question of globalization, I mean, obviously it can destroy local cultures. I mean, there's simply no question about that. And it can create an unfortunate homogeneity. As you go around to various countries around the world, you're discovering them becoming more and more similar. At the same time, as people see that happening, they often, react by trying to say, hang on, what here is actually worth holding on to? And so it can actually lead to a resurgence of some traditional forms of identity.
So the Irish language has grown, has been taught in private schools actually across most of this part of Ireland, where maybe the language had been lost for 3 or 4 generations are sending their children to be educated into the Irish language. Irish music, traditional dance, you've seen the river dance phenomenon all over the world. That's Irish culture.
In Ireland, we've actually used globalization to sell our culture around the rest of the world. So you've got great Irish rock bands like U2, you've obviously got Guinness, and you've got Irish culture, poetry and film. And that shows how a small country can use globalization to huge success.